Hi, it's Debbie Donovan from Londonderry, New Hampshire with Be Happy Cards and Crafts. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you a scrapbooking page using a creative memory recipe template. This one's not available anymore, but you can find it on Etsy and eBay. Sorry about that. Here's one version that you can do, and they give you a couple versions, things that you can do with it, and mine's going to be a third version. I'm going to be using this beautiful gold paper. It's got a shimmer to it, so you know I love it. Working on my scrapbook that's been taking me probably, a year. I know it's a year because it was August that we went, so it's almost a year. So what's that, 10 months? So I'm going to turn you down, and I'm going to get me on synced up with my computer, so just turn you down. Get you all fixed up. Hopefully I've got you in the right spot so I can show you. I know it's a 12 by 12 page, so it's a little difficult to fit in today. And let me do a refresh. And here we are, so I can see what I'm doing. Now, what you need to do is you need some grease pens that you can order from Creative Memories as well. And you need 4 clips that come from Creative Memories. The clips are to hold the paper, the scrapbook paper, onto, and this is Creative Memories scrapbook paper, which I bought 8 months ago. They do have quite a few new templates on their scrapbook. I'm also a Creative Memories advisor, so you can purchase from me if you do scrapbooking. But like I said, this particular template is no longer in stock. They seem to go through their recipe templates pretty fast. Yeah, this one says 2019. So I must have bought it on Facebook myself, because I really like these. I'll show you some other samples of ones that I've done after on the same scrapbook or for the same scrapbook. And you're going to want to use glue as your medium to stick down the paper and pictures. Trying to get it this lined up. Oh, it's double-sided. Didn't notice that. Little things that make me happy. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure your template is as flat as possible. And I already cut out all my papers because I know it takes a long time to do it. So I did them last night. But what you do is you slide your paper into the spot you want it. And I'm not happy that this is not even for some reason. So you're going to slide your piece of paper up to the spot that you want it. It's just the paper is even. It might just be cut a little bit bigger than the template. I haven't done scrapbooking for a while. I do go to a scrapbook crop, which is a group in Londonderry, once a month, but sometimes we're making cards. And I just started making wreaths about 2 months ago, and I have boxes all over my craft room filled with wreaths. And we've been putting them on our Etsy store. So you usually have like a square piece of paper or a sheet of paper, and you slide up till you like the image placement, and then you take your grease pencil, and because this was black, I used the white and I traced it. You just trace it along the lines. I skipped this middle line because I wanted this to be a full circle, and trace it along the bottom. You just trace it right in there. And then same thing. This one I used regular pencil. I traced along the lines for that. So they'll just fit right into the places that I have them all traced for. So later, when everything is glued on, I'll go back and I'll erase the lines. You can see some pencil lines and some little lines from the white, and they just erase off. So let's start putting this together, because that's the fun of everything. Make a little glue here. Didn't get a paper towel, so hopefully we're going to be okay. You don't need a lot of glue, but I just got a lot of glue. You're just going to slide it right into place. It's like building a puzzle almost once you get everything made. So I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday, and a good June. It's been pretty decent. The weather has been pretty decent. We've been doing a lot of yard work on the weekends, and we've been going for walks. This week we started walking in the mornings before my daughter has to go to work, so we get up and dressed and walk. We're out there at 7:30, so that's not too bad. I'm just making sure it doesn't glue to the white right there. I have these ones over here. Then I'll turn it around and I'll do the same thing. I do a lot of easy pages on my scrapbook too, where they're just plain cut pages. I'm looking at this and it looks very involved, so I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to get there without getting a lot of glue everywhere. Goodness. No one said it was easy doing this. I feel like I'm playing the game Operation. Very carefully getting things and not making it buzz. I'm just worried about the lines, because it does move a little bit when you're doing it, so I don't want the lines to glue. Goodness, I have to do another one of those. Not happy about that one. That one's not a fun one. Some of them are more complicated than others. And this one seems to be one of the more complicated ones. I do have a really complicated one I haven't tried yet, or two real complicated ones I haven't tried out yet, but because I like them so much, I bought two of them. I bought them both. Somehow that edge got snipped off. Well, it won't be a perfect circle, but I'm not perfect, so that's okay. I want to put in these little green pieces to let them have a little bit of time to dry. Yeah. I love to do scrapbooking because it's so calming to me. I mean, I'm so far behind in my scrapbooks, but there's just not enough time in the day to get everything done that I like, because I like so many different crafts. And I'm committed to doing a lot of cards, making cards, because we sell them in our shops. That we have 2 shops that we sell them in, which is good. That was our plan. Trying to pull this. It just doesn't give us time sometimes to give me time to spend on things I want to do, like my scrapbooking. Now, when I cut it all out, everything fit perfect. And now when I'm putting it together, it's not fitting perfect. So I don't understand. It's because I'm on camera. It's a really nice day here in New Hampshire. The sun is out. It's actually 80 degrees, but it feels nice and cool here in the house, and I don't even have the air conditioners on. I have the sliders open in the living room, but I like to change the air in the house even though it's pollen. And my cats enjoy smelling the outdoors. I have one cat, Murphy, that likes to escape. He doesn't realize he's an indoor cat. And he's 12 years old, so I don't think he's ever gonna get over wanting to go outside. We tried when they were little to put them on leashes and harnesses to take them out, and he wouldn't even cross the doorway. He was so afraid of it. But now it's like every time that the door's open, it's, where's Murphy? Be careful, Murphy's gonna run out. Can do this difficult one again. And it wasn't that difficult this time. It's being nice to me. I do have a couple other elements I'm going to be adding after that might clear up the less perfect parts. But I always say nobody's 100% perfect. And I did take this morning and work on some of my pages. I got, I think, 4 of them done while I was waiting to do my live. So that made me happy. I have 2 more that I need to do the background. Or the mats around the pictures. A mat is when you, I always mat my pictures with a solid color of cardstock, which I use the Stampin' Up! Cardstock, garden green, throughout the entire scrapbook. And this check is from the Hobby Lobby. And that's throughout the entire scrapbook. And then these other pieces that I'm using are from Creative Memories. Not available anymore because I started this scrapbook a year ago, so they have other paper available. Just like Stampin' Up! Only keeps their paper for a year. I think seems like Creative Memories only keeps theirs for about 6 months. Now we just have the pictures. Turn this way. We had so much fun that day. Me and my friends. We're a really good group of friends. My daughter and my friend Sarah and business partner, my best friend. She had her 2 grandsons with her, and they were so good. Then a few weeks later, we went to the Franklin Park Zoo, and I haven't even printed those pictures out. My daughter's a photographer. I mean, she's a librarian. She wears many hats. She has a hat and this. She looks good in hats. But she scrapbooks and, well, she doesn't scrapbook very often. She makes cards and she does paper crafting. She likes crafts. And She helps us out in the business, and she likes to build. And I got a lot of, trying to think what I could spread that with. I have a lot of, I know I have a silicone back here. I'll use this. I got a lot of glue on this. And she takes like 500 pictures at a time. So it's a lot of pictures to go through, and I like so many of them, I just end up getting them all printed. But I wait till they're on sale. And then here's my beautiful friend Denise, whose birthday's tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you her age, but you would never guess it. And I just love this picture of her. And so that is all the puzzle pieces, if you want to call them that. And we both get to see the reveal of what it came out to look like. This could have been closer, but maybe I can do something there. Now, I want to add a few things. I'm going to turn it over. A few bubbles. And that just presses it down, because I didn't get glue all the way to the corners, but once I put, there's a plastic sheeting that'll put over it. Now I have this bright yellow that's like the sunflowers. I'm going to cut out these little, I have a punch here from Stampin' Up! That has a leaf, which I'm going to punch. And then it has this little floral, it's folded together like bud. That's the word I wanted. It's called bow branch. So I'm going to cut out 2 of those yellow ones. Trying to use as least amount of paper as I can. So this will be like the sunflowers before they're opened. I don't need that piece. Now, I'm going to try to get 2 green pieces. Unfortunately, this will cut the bow branch, the little unopened buds as well. But that's okay. I might use them on a different project. Sorry, happens every time. And the one is well, this, it's spam. The phone is where I can't reach it, so my daughter has it over near her, at her table. I didn't notice that, and I forgot that usually the phone rings when I make a live. It just is something it does. I don't know why. It's just the time of day. People seem to like to call. Usually it's the pharmacy calling. Okay. So let me see how I want to use these. Because I also have some stickers that came with it. So I am going to use one. Now, there wasn't one of the green ones. Thankful for you and friends I want to use. There wasn't, it wasn't fall when we went, and there's a lot of pumpkins in here, so I'm covering up that little mistake right there. And then I'm just gonna glue these little pieces down onto this. Oh, this had a mistake over here. Do I want it on the inside? And just see. I mean, it's not a big mistake. It's just the corner didn't round. Just a little dot of glue on each little stem. It's okay if the stem is sticking up because I'm going to be putting a sticker there too. Then I'll put this there. I just want to and it says, friends are the sunshine of life. Because we're only missing Lori out of these pictures. But I have her in other pictures together. And then I think I'll put happiness underneath it. So I got a spot of glue that's going to be sticky. And Milo just came up and joined me. He's my little cat. One of my little helpers. He's like, Mommy, what are you doing? He's sniffing the glue, okay? Now my fingers are sticky from the glue. Okay, that should be all the gluing, and I want to see, it's a big sticker, so I don't know if I want to use that one. You might just use this little, and another little one that looks, I want to get the stems in there so it holds the stems down. But there were purple ones too, so cover my glue up. Then I'll show you the other pages that I've made. So I'm going to turn you up. I think is going to be the, I could just show them, hold them down here. You can see them for the most part. So here's this page. Move it over a little bit. Trying to see. That looks like you can see it really good there. Here's another one that I made because it was Touch a Tractor Day, and this is the boys, Caleb and Caden, my friend's grandsons, on the different tractors. Here we all are in this picture. Megan used her tripod and her timer. You get a little bit of glare. So then I put a picture of each of us, well, Megan and I together. That's our cover page. And on the other side, I'll show you another technique that I did. I took some extra photographs and punched out sunflowers, the word sunflower, and then underneath I just used the green. And here's a simple page. This one you might not be able to see very well. Let's see if you get the reflection. You can see how I just matted. Bring it over a little bit. I'm looking at the monitor too, trying to see if you can see it. but they're all matted. I know there's so much green in the picture, it's hard to tell, but they have a little green mat around each one. And that one, yes, this one is still available. This blossom frame recipe is what they call it. And this next picture here is the same frame done with all the other flowers that they had in the different color sunflowers. But I filled it in with the flowers, where this one I concentrated more like a sunflower. So you can see the difference on there. So I'm going to turn you back up. I have a couple more, two little things to show you real quick. Hi, Denise. Did you see you were the center of the page today? So I just got an order yesterday. I don't have an unboxing to do because I didn't order very much. But I have to show you this adorable paper. I'm just going to show you the first page because it's Christmas time. This is, they have Santa, I had to get the Santa train stamp set. And then this is the paper that goes with it. But look at this adorable penguin. He just sold me on the whole set. I just love him. And then it's Celebration. This is not going to be available to customers until July 1st, or July 3rd maybe. They like the 3rd. This came for Celebration, and for $100 purchase, it's completely free. And it is so beautiful. It's the paper. I love, love, love this paper. It's one of my favorite papers for a long time. And then it comes with the stamp set that has every one of the flowers that is here. So that's my sale of the day. Not my sale. That's the Celebration, which will be coming up next month. And I'll probably make a card using this. I just have to think about what I want to do with it because it's so pretty. I want to make sure I do something really nice. And maybe I'll get some ideas on Saturday. I have a team meeting with my big team down in Massachusetts. And, well, we're having a card swap. So maybe someone will have used it for our card swap and I'll get some ideas. So I hope you liked what I did today. It's a little different than doing cards all the time. And I can't do the wreaths because the wreaths take me most of the day to do them and you wouldn't want to watch it that long. So I hope you really enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you next week. So thank you for joining me. Bye. Have a good day.